Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 76th annual Carthage Noon Lions Club show. 76. What a blessing it is to have such an amazing community like you to support us for 76 years. Let me first start by saying thank you and tell you how much we're honored to have you here with us tonight. Tonight's theme is Through the Years. You probably have seen some pictures up on the screen. We'll run those again at the end. Those are our lines through the years. And many hours of preparation and prayer. I can tell you on my part, Kay can admit to that. And patience have been put into this production tonight. All week long, we've worked hard to make this a special night for everyone to enjoy. Some things may happen tonight that we haven't planned on. And that's when the magic happens. Or not. We'll find out. So let me help you understand a little bit more about what we do and what our purpose is here tonight. The Carthage Noon Lions Club was founded in 1935 and supports local, state, and international charities like the Texas Lions Camp in Kerrville, which gives children with special needs an opportunity to enjoy a summer camp experience safely within the confines of a camp designed just for them at no cost to them. We have several children from our area that attend that camp, and they're always excited to go back the next year. Locally, we support the Carthage ISD Education Foundation, Panola College Foundation, Mission Carthage, many other areas of service. We also, one of our core things that we do is vision. Helen Keller spoke to one of the very first international Lion conventions, and the Lions were so moved they made it part of our job, is to work on vision. And we support that here in Carthage. We've provided instruments that the school nurses can go and test vision for the children in the schools. These instruments tell the children not only if they have a problem, but what that problem might be. We help provide eyeglasses and eye surgeries for those who can't afford them. We present 3 $2,000 scholarships for senior high school students in our community. And that leads me to introduce our first scholarship recipient. Y'all are going to see the very first one tonight, and that is our Lions Club show sweetheart, Miss Morgan Morris. There you go. Oh, they did such a good. One more round of applause for Morgan. You'll see her a lot tonight. She helps you understand that when an act goes on, she will show you who sponsored that act. Some of them may be running onto the stage saying, "No, don't show our sign for that one," but we hope not. The people on stage stand in the shoulders of giants who have given us so much of their time and energy to Carthage, Texas, by their membership in many things, but also in our club. People like David Claybo, who was a longtime MC of this show. Grady Lagrone was the secretary of our club for many years and wrote a history of the Carthage Noon Lions Club's first 50 years. We remember James Marshall, who was a past district president, district governor in the Lions organization. We honor all of these members with scholarships in their names. Now, on behalf of all 69 members of the Carthage Noon Lions, I have 2 other awards I want to present tonight. First, to Lion Jerry Hansen. Jerry Hansen joined the club in 1978, participated in his first show that year. He has directed this show for the last 33 years. For his service, his hard work, and dedication to Lions Club everywhere, but Noon Lions in particular, it gives me, along with all the members, a great pleasure to present Lion Jerry Hansen with the Melvin Jones Progressive Award. Now, Melvin Jones was the founder of the Lions Clubs And this foundation helps to bring his vision of service. If you drive around, you'll see some signs, one in front of my house that says, Carthage Noon Lines, we serve. Service is our motto. Thank you for your service, Jerry Hansen. Come on out here. Yeah. Once you get out here, it's hard to find your way back. Dr. Wayne Kyle is this year's recipient of the Living Lion Legend Award. Dr. Kyle has been a member of the Carthage Noon Lines Club for over 60 years and has performed and participated as a trumpet player, a quartet vocalist, chorus member. You're also going to see his acting ability in one of our walk-on ads today. In nearly every one of our 76 shows, I was talking to Dr. Kyle before the show, and he played trumpet in the very first show, 76 years ago. He was a trumpet player in the Carthage High School band, and the band was the band for the show back then. And he played in the band and then later started playing solos. He is our recipient of the Living Lion Legend Award. Come on out here, Dr. Kyle. Thank you, sir. One of my heroes right there. In fact, two of my heroes right there. I could go on and on about this wonderful organization, but you came tonight to be entertained. And there's no doubt you'll hear some good music. You'll hopefully laugh a few times, see some of your favorite dignitaries cut loose. Most of all, we want you to sit back, relax, enjoy the show. If you see something you really like, we're not in church, so it's okay to clap and hoot and holler. And if you see something you don't like, it's okay to clap and hoot and holler because we're still not in church. And that leaves me with nothing left to say. But Jerry, on with the show.
Again, welcome to our 76th show. We're certainly glad that you're here. And it's time to sell something. A little traveling music, please.
This year, Panola College, we have been celebrating our 75th anniversary, and we have been doing some really fun things to celebrate. But one thing you may have noticed is that we had a tribute to some of our featured alumni. We took their banners and placed them on our flag poles, on our light poles, all around campus. So our first featured alumni is Dr. Wayne Kyle.
I'm back again. Thank you. I was a member of 36 graduates from Panola College in 1952. And I went on to further my education. I was applied for a veterinary school at a little college down south of here in Brazos County, and I became a veterinarian in 1956. And I practiced veterinary medicine for 50 years. And one of the things that I was proud of was I was able to serve on the Carthage School Board for 36 years during that time.
Amen.
But I have to say, the most outstanding achievement that I thought I really had was that I deodorized more skunks in East Texas than any other veterinarian. Thank you.
Congratulations, Dr. Kyle. Our second featured alumni is Carthage Chief of Police, Blake Smith.
My name is Blake Smith. I graduated with a class of 92. I liked it so much here, I moved to Carthage. I went to work at McDonald's, become the manager there. I guarded the hamburgers for about 10 years, and then I decided I didn't want to do that no more. I went to the police academy. I've got a lovely family of 4 children, a lovely wife, and have attained a master's certification as a peace officer and have worked for the city going on 25 years and now hold the position of chief of police.
Congratulations, Chief Smith. And our third featured alumni is, oh, well, hold on. So did any of you Lions go to Panola College? Oh, Dustin.
Yes, my name is Dustin Burns. I attended Panola College from 1997 to 1998. I took 15 hours. Started a panty raid through the girls' dormitory. Started the largest food fight ever in the cafeteria at Panola College.
No, wait. Did you graduate from Panola?
Well, I feel like these things make me a distinguished alumni.
No.
that was
You
what I
are
was supposed to say
not what
first.
we're looking for. No.
Did I graduate?
No, it's not.
I failed all 15 hours, Jessica.
Wait, no. No, you sit down. Somebody else, please. Somebody. Paul.
Hi, my name is Paul Beatty. I'm the proud graduate
Wait,
of
wait,
1984.
Did you
Panola.
graduate from Panola College?
Yes, I did.
That's good. Thank you. Congratulations, Paul. Panola College. Bringing outstanding alumni for the past 75 years.
Where's Lion Ben? You coming up, Lion Ben Wooten, our first soloist tonight. Ben, you're going to do, well, now you're a realtor, or isn't that correct?
That is correct.
So you're going to sing Sold, right?
Sold. We got it sold. Well, I went down to the Panola County auction where I saw something I just had to have. My mind told me I should proceed with caution. My heart said go ahead and make a bid on that. And I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make it mine all mine. I'd do your bidding and meet you back and call. Yeah, I never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I gotta have her, she's a one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm sold to the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. Got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Well, the auctioneer was going about a mile a minute. He was taking bids and calling them out loud. And I guess I wasn't really getting in it, 'cause I just shouted out above the crowd. And I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? black dress. So she won my heart, it was no contest. Ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Yeah, we found love on the auction block and I hauled her heart away. Now we still love to laugh about the way we met that day when I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make it mine, all mine. I'd do your bidding and be at your beck and call. Yeah, I never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I gotta have a shoe, one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm sold to the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. She got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye.
Way to kick it off. All right. Welcome to the stage line, David Yarbrough.
I didn't know Ben was singing a gospel song. Yeah, there was some speaking in tongues in there. That was fast.
Oh,
Well, we're here, Jerry.
we are.
And I'm the first in man. That means I get to tell the jokes first.
That's right. You can
And
tell anything you want to.
I'm going to tell all the good ones the other in men just
You don't step on their toes,
Yeah,
huh? All
don't
right.
have to, guys, start thinking of what you're going to say later because I'm fixing to tell it. Hey, but Jerry, go ahead and tell the crowd, since they may not know about the in-men, we do have some guidelines.
Yes.
We can only tell jokes that we can tell in our Sunday school class.
That is correct.
Now, I go to Jim Holder's Sunday school class, so the door's wide open for me. Oh. And the theme this year is through the years.
Through the years.
And most of us have dressed like we did in high school.
That's what I wore my high school prom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look sharp.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
I was going to say something about what you had on, but
Well, I don't know if the ones saw the slideshow. You saw me. I did have a little bit longer hair parted in the middle.
I was impressed.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I couldn't find a shirt from I went to the thrift shop, was trying to find a shirt from
Omar the tent maker didn't
Hey,
come through,
no.
huh?
Thank you, Jerry. Well, I went to high school in the 80s.
80s, yeah.
Bryan Adams High School in Dallas, Texas. I did have my old pair of Calvins, and I have them on tonight.
Calvin.
Calvin Klein.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if you remember the commercial, but it's true. Nothing comes between me and my Calvins. All right, let me just move on.
Yeah, please.
Well, Jerry, I went to a car wash, and at the car wash, there was a big banner that said, under new management.
Yes.
So I got my sprayer. I'm spraying. Sorry, didn't mean to get you wet. And I just thought to myself, well, nothing's changed. Just the management. Help me out.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. All right, here's a story about Lion Tate Barber and his wife, Catherine. Tate, I like Tate. He's a really nice guy.
Absolutely.
Catherine, not so much.
Oh, no.
Well, she has a reputation. But one night, I'm outside their house, and well, we won't go there. Why is there? But I heard them fighting.
Sunday school class.
They were fighting. I mean, they were arguing.
They were arguing.
They were arguing. I could hear it. And Catherine packed his bags, and she said, I want you to leave and never come back. She said, and I hope you have a long, painful death. Tate said, okay. Did you want me to go or stay? Make your mind up. Through the years, back in high school, homecoming, it's homecoming for Gary tonight.
Yeah. Oh,
Gary,
it is?
yeah.
Okay.
So Gary, so all our Gary folks, I guess
They're here for homecoming.
we'll have a dance afterwards.
There you go. All right.
But I found a pretty girl to ask to the dance.
Uh-huh.
She said yes.
Yes.
So then I go to the floors, go to Max Shannon Floors. They're on Garland Road in Dallas, and there's
Right.
a long line. I had to wait in a long line to get her corsage.
Well, that's,
And then I went to the tuck shop. I want to get a nice jacket. I want to look kind of like you do. And
thank
there was
you.
a long line to get the jacket. Then I had to go to the student. Am I going over my 3 minutes?
Getting close.
Okay. All right. I go to the student center to buy my tickets, and there's a long line for the tickets. We're all set for the dance. We go to the dance, and she asked me, she said, "Would you go get me some punch?" I said, "Sure." So I go over to get her some punch, and there's no punch line.
Live David Yarbrough. Join the chorus, if you would, as we sing YMCA. It's time to sell something again.
Detective Jones, how's it going at the station today?
Oh, Mr. Steve, it's pretty good. We actually had a quiet week at the station this week.
Yeah, well, that's good. How's it been dealing with all these new politicians we have?
You know, it's been pretty good. I actually got to talk to the new county court at law judge the other day.
Yeah, Rick McPherson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to do a great job. He brings a lot of experience to that role. You know, he's been an attorney here a long time. I think he's going to be pretty good.
I think he's going to be good, yeah.
Yeah, you know, he's going to be a tough judge, though.
Really? What makes you say that?
Well, he has been married to Elaine all these years. So.
Well, yeah, good point. Good point.
Yeah. What about the new JP?
Yes, we have a new JP. We have Miss Denise Gray Blissett. She's just retired from the sheriff's office. She brings a lot of experience there.
She does. Another one brings a lot of experience to her job. And, you know, if you got to go before JP, I'd like to go before her. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure that I do. How about the new sheriff? The new sheriff.
Yeah, we have a new sheriff, Matt Dillon.
I think you mean Cutter Clinton. He's a young guy.
Yeah.
Brings a lot of energy.
He does. Brings a lot of energy. Young guy. I still think he looks like Matt Dillon, but yeah, I think
Sure.
he's going to do a great job as a sheriff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What about our new county judge?
Our new county judge, yes, another young guy,
Yeah.
Roger McLean.
Roger
bringing
McLean.
A lot of new ideas to that office.
Has a lot of new ideas. I'm a little worried though. I think he's planning on moving the county seat to Deadwood's. What I heard.
Hey, you never know. Anything can happen.
Oh, hey, didn't your dad just retire as investigator for the DA's office?
Yes, he did, and they recently hired his replacement.
Really? Is he got a lot of experience coming in?
I wouldn't say that, no.
No. Oh, young guy, energy, bringing a lot of energy to that. Really?
Yeah, definitely not, no.
no experience, not a lot of energy. So who did they hire?
You know, it might just be better to introduce him to you.
Well, you know, I thought we would get somebody with some energy and some experience.
Oh, here he comes. He's a little. It might take him a minute. Yeah.
It's investigate. Get on the microphone.
I can't get on it unless it's on the floor. All right, go ahead.
You're supposed to investigate, not instigate.
Well, if you want me to investigate, there's about 4 or 5 guys in this choir I can get.
Daniel, would you take care of him?
Yeah,
Take him.
I got this.
Yeah, don't take him to jail.
Be careful.
You turn him around. Take him to Hart's Way Hospice at 437 West Panola. Our name is Hart's Way because the care comes from the heart. Every step of the way, loving, compassionate, end-of-life care.
I don't know about, my goodness, what have you done to yourself?
This is my real hair, Jerry.
This is like Bud Worley.
Mane and tail will work wonders, I'm telling you. Well, look, Jerry, there's a couple things I want to talk to you about today because, you know, Lion Ben Donald, he's got this aviation business. He's teaching people how to fly.
Yes.
And he's taught Lion Glenn Hambrick how to fly. And so, you know, Dr. Hambrick, he's such a nice guy, and he's taken after his daddy, you know, the brother Newton
Right.
Hambrick.
Yep.
Preacher, pastor.
Yep.
And so, you know, Dr. Hambrick, he's a deacon, and he likes to help people. So he's doing the Pilots for Patients program. Y'all heard about it? You help people that need to go see the doctor, but they can't get there because they have to fly. It's a long way, so they
Right,
fly them there.
right.
So Dr. Hambrick, he took this blind lady, had her CNI dog, and they went down to Houston. They landed at Intercontinental. He had to go to the bathroom. So he said, look, I've got to go inside for a minute. Do you want to stretch your legs? And she said, no, I'm good. But would you take my dog, Bobo? Bobo, he's been hemmed up for a little while. And so Dr. Hambrick's got his shades on. He's got his little pilot hat. He's got Hambrick Aviator on the back. And he's got that CNI dog. And he walks in the airport, and people are like, what airline does he work for? So, I mean, people are running over to the counter and say, we need to change our flight. And he's having a little trouble getting some students after that.
Right.
Yeah.
I can understand.
Yeah. Hey, did you notice that we're the most politically correct civic group in town?
And how do you determine that?
Oh, what other group has a Hispanic guy being an Indian in YMCA? Now look, this is a true story.
True story.
Honest to goodness. Met this young man. He's from West Virginia, and he has 2 doctorates. That's how smart he is. He has a doctorate of chemistry from Notre Dame. The big one, yeah, where Jesus is at, where Touchdown Jesus is. And then also he has a doctorate from West Virginia University of Jurisprudence. He's a lawyer.
I see.
And he's also the Speaker of the House of Burgess in West Virginia. So
I see.
smart dude.
Right.
I mean, really smart dude.
Yeah.
So we had a meeting this summer in Dallas, and he said, we've got to talk about armadillos, and he said, I've never seen an armadillo before. I said, look, I've got to go back to Carthage. I've got to take pictures at a wedding. I'll be back that night, and if I see one on the side of the road, I'll pick him up. So sure enough, I get to this side of Tatum. There's one sitting on the side of the road. Well, he's laying on the side of the road. He's not sitting. And so I said, look, this is July, just a little warm. if we get back and he's still in pretty good shape, I'll pick him up. So we get through with the wedding, come back, he's laying on the side of the road. Well, he's not sitting, Jerry, you know. So
Is he dead?
He's dead.
Okay.
And he's smelling a little bit because he's laid out there all day long. So get my gloves, throw him in the back of the truck, get to the Adams Mark Hotel, downtown Dallas.
Gotcha.
And then we go to the parking garage. I said, look, I got this armadillo. You want to see him? Now, this is a smart guy, but he's from the country. He came down. He looked over in the back of the pickup. He said, that ain't nothing but a possum with a shell. Pretty smart dude, isn't he?
Say, moving right along.
That's right. Well, you know, my dad was a barber, Jerry.
Yes.
And he had a guy named Jimbo that worked for him. So Jimbo's a younger man. And he said, look, guy came in one day. He said, Jimbo, how busy are you? Man, we're covered up. We're busy. He got turned around, left. Came back the next day, about the same time. He said, Jimbo, are you busy? Man, we are swamped. I mean, we got so many people, we're not going to get through today. Guy turned around and left. Came back the next day. He came in. He said, are you busy? Oh, we're just covered up. And so after that, he turned around and left. The guy goes, Jimbo said, Dad, he said, Winston, said, look. He called him Doc, but, you know, I call him Winston. Anyway, he said, if that guy comes in tomorrow, I want you to follow him and see where he goes. Sure enough, he comes in the next day. He said, are you busy, Jimbo? He said, man, we are covered up. So he turns around and leaves. He said, Doc, I need you to go follow him, see where he goes.
Where'd he go?
Well, it was not real good.
Oh?
Yeah. Came back about 30 minutes later.
Yeah.
He said, Jimbo, he went to your house.
Oh! Lion Bud Worley, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Join us as the chorus sings, We Will Rock You.
All right, we need the audience to help us out on this, so we're going stomp, stomp, clap, stomp, stomp, clap, stomp, stomp, stand up, stomp, stomp, clap. Everybody, stomp, stomp, clap, stomp, stomp, clap.
Playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you are a young man, hard man, shouting in the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, a big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place, singing, we will rock you. Sing it! We will rock you. Everybody! We will rock you. All right! We will rock you.
Gentlemen, be seated. I always like to do that. It's a lot of fun. All right, Jody, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, we are champions. Is that correct?
That's correct, Jerry. When I was in high school,
Right.
Carthage won their first state championship in football, so I thought it was appropriate.
I think it is. Let's go.
I've paid my dues time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my share of sand kicked in my face, but I've come through. I've taken my bows and my curtain calls. You brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. I thank you all. But it's been no bed of roses, no pleasure cruise. I consider it a challenge before all human race, and I never lose. We are the champions, my friend, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions. We are the champions, my friend, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions. 4A Texas football.
You never know who might show up at the Lions Club show. Wow. Hey, it's time to sell something again.
Hey, Mr. Giles.
Come in, Mr. Worley. Welcome to First State Bank. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Like, say, I've had a little trouble keeping the job lately. I worked at the high school for a while, worked at the college, went at SPL, went to charter school now, and I'm looking for a new career.
That's all this month?
Yeah.
Well, what are we trying to do, bud?
I need to get a loan today.
A loan, okay.
Yeah, $5,000.
Okay. Have you filled out an application?
Oh, yeah, I got my application right here.
Okay, let's see it, okay?
Oh, okay. Well, I thought, look, my favorite group.
The Bald Eagles.
Yeah. And so I want to sing you my application.
Okay.
I've been running down the road trying to find a loan. I got 7 banks on my mind. 4 that wanna done me, 2 that wanna Jew me, 1 that is a friend of mine. Make it easy, make it easy. Come on, Gene, Cody, and Mitch. Make it easy. What do you think?
Well, I think that's quite a melodious application that you have there.
I got a chance, man, I'm telling you.
You do. You got a good chance, but that's just kind of an unusual application. I think I need to maybe carry it to our loan committee and let's, if you just give me a minute to talk about it, okay?
Okay, all right.
He works hard. He worked real hard last month. Okay, bud, we've talked about it, and our decision is we've got a couple of stipulations in this.
Oh, okay.
In Nashville, we want you to have a second job
No problem.
to supplement your income
problem.
while you're attaining your goal.
Okay.
And the second one is we've talked to the godfather of Panola County, Mr. Jerry Hansen, and he's agreed to guarantee the note.
Oh, hey, he's co-signing. All right.
But he wants you, for this $5,000 note, to take out a $100,000 life insurance policy and make him the beneficiary.
No problem. I'm going to outlive him.
Okay, well, congratulations.
Hey.
You have qualified for the loan.
Thank you. That is music to my ears. I'm telling you.
First State Bank, been in business for over 120 years, serving the needs of Panola County, serving all the financial needs of Panola County, a member of FDIC, and a fair housing lender.
All right.
Thank you.
I need a microphone. Here we go. Y'all all up in front of the microphone. Our first quartet of the evening, we got David Yarber, Eric Lawrence, Dwayne Hubbard, and Steve Langford. Every time I feel the Spirit.
Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Chilly waters running cold, chill the body, not the soul. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray.
Around me looked so fine, ask my Lord if it was mine.
Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray.
Satan tempts me all in vain. With my Jesus I remain.
Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray.
On the mountain, my Lord spoke, from his mouth came fire and smoke. Every
time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray.
All right. Well, that ought to get your tempo picked up. Next up is Steve Williams, our city manager. Did you really wear that in high school?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but I did figure out I can tell the age of people.
How's that?
Well, they walk up to me, and if they're old, they go, "Are you Elvis?" If they're not so old, they know that I am John Travolta. So, all right.
Have you got a story for
I got
us?
a couple of them for you. First, we're going to start off with Dwayne Hubbard.
Dwayne Hubbard,
Yeah, you
president
know-
of the Lions Club.
He's president of the Lions Club. He's the band director at the college, and he's the music director at the, I don't, what are y'all calling that now? First Methodist. So
Did you see their preacher up in the
I can't recognize
I
him.
didn't either.
No.
Did y'all recognize him? Huh?
We'll get to him in a little bit.
Yeah, we are. Go, moving right along.
There's some short people up here. Take this out. So,
All right.
who was I on?
Well, you was talking about the Methodist Church.
Oh, well, I was talking
Don't
about.
get us in trouble.
No, I was talking about Dwayne. He used to not be as religious as he is now. But
Is that right?
he told me, he said, I used to cheat on my taxes.
Oh, no.
And I said, you did? I said, did you get it taken care of? He said, yeah. He said, I wrote him a letter and said, I've been cheating on my taxes.
That was so
And
nice of him.
Yeah, and he said, I can't sleep. He said, here's $150. If I still can't sleep, I'll send you the rest of it. Where is he? He's hiding back there somewhere. Yeah, I was, we just finished the holidays and such, and, before Christmas I was getting ready, and I was looking in the mirror, and I asked Rhonda, my wife, I said, is my chin getting fat? And she said, which one? There you go. Yeah, stay with me back there. Anyway, we got talking about health, so I told her, I said, honey, if something happens to me, I want you to know those presents in the closet are for you. She said, if something happens to you, everything in that closet is for me. So, yeah, she's been pretty rough on me. But, you know, it's just she and I. And, you know, you've heard a lot about the price of eggs, you know, how high they are right now.
High.
Well, we don't eat that many eggs, and so she's always complained that you can only buy them in a dozen. She said, why can't they sell them in 6-pack? Yeah. You know, that would be better for us. They wouldn't go bad. Well, she came in the other day, and she said, you know, she was so excited. She went to Walmart. They had them in a 6-pack. Yeah. She was so excited she bought 2 of them.
Moving right
Let's
along.
move along. Let's get off that before I get in trouble. Dr. Alan Tilley.
Yes.
My
Dr.
pastor
Tilley.
at First Baptist Church, you know, he's been here, I don't know how long he's been, 20-something years, whatever. It's been so long, we used to have a swimming pool when he came. And so he was meeting with the deacons that first week, and he said, we have a problem. He said, I went by the swimming pool and said the boys and girls were swimming together. And he said the girls, they just had hardly anything on. He said, I've seen more cotton in an aspirin bottle than they were wearing. It's just,
oh, no.
Yeah, he said just skin showing everywhere. And the deacon asked him, he said, well, what were the boys wearing? He said, you know, I don't know. All right, we have one more, and I'm going to let you pick this one. So I can tell you the moth joke from last night, or I can tell a story on Mark Harris.
I'd go Mark Harris.
Okay,
yeah.
all right, let's go with Mark. So, you know, Mark's doing really well. He works at Farmer State Bank and does a good job. But, you know, there's a time when he was on hard times, and he had to ride a bicycle everywhere he went. Well, we're back to Kevin Otto now. So he was talking to Kevin, and Kevin said, Mark, where's your bike? You're on it all the time, but you're not on it now. And he said, well, somebody stole my bike.
Oh, man.
And he said, I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, Kevin said, I'm going to help you out.
Yeah.
He said, Sunday, I'm going to preach on the 10 Commandments. And he said, when I get to thou shalt not steal, he said, I want you to look around, and whoever took your bike is going to look really guilty, and you'll know who it is. So he said, sound like a plan. So he got up, he's preaching, he's hammering on them. He gets to thou shalt not steal, and he hits it pretty hard, and he looks at Mark, and Mark's looking at the floor. So, you know, he must have dozed off. You know, that happens once in a while. And so he hit it again. Thou shalt not steal. Well, Mark's just looking at the floor. Well, after the sermon, he went up and talked to Mark. He said, Mark, I'm trying to help you out, but you didn't do what we said. You didn't look at it. He said, what's the problem? He said, well, you got to that thou shalt not commit adultery, and I remembered where I left my bike. I'm going to leave on that one.
You better sit down, all right? I'm not really sure that the sponsorship on that one. All right. It's time for our band to perform Your Mama Don't Dance and Your Daddy Don't Rock and Roll. Here we go. If you didn't pat your foot on that, something's wrong with you. It's time to sell something again.
Ready? Is this hell?
Why, yes, it is. Come on into my lair.
I gotta admit to you, El Diablo, I really thought it'd be a little more caliente down here.
Well, normally it is, but you know, the saying "hotter than Hades" just isn't an expression around here. So let me tell you what.
Here, I got an idea. Let me guess. Can I guess?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. My first guess, I guess Texas A&M won a national football championship.
So you're thinking hell has frozen over?
Right. Exactly. That's why it's so cold.
Right, because hell is frozen over.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to make sure that personally doesn't happen.
Oh, okay. Which part? The freezing over or the
A&M.
Oh, A&M thing. Okay, good. Okay, well, let me guess again. Okay. I got it. Nancy Pelosi won Miss America.
Look here, Jack.
Nailed it.
Look here, Jack. I am the dominion over all evil, and that creeps me out.
Well, I mean, you got to admit, that swimsuit competition, that'd be brutal. Okay, one more. Okay, so I got it.
Okay.
So the Noon Lions Club decided to bribe the audience to come to the show by promising $1,000. Nah, they wouldn't do that.
Nah.
They wouldn't do that. No, they wouldn't do that.
Let me tell you what went down. For the past several 2 million years, everyone's been complaining how hot it is down here. So you know what I did?
What?
I called Bruce at Howell's AC and Electric. They showed up and they gave me the frostiest AC you've ever felt, with great customer service, digital controls, and the best customer service since I bought this pitchfork in 400 BC.
Wow. Well, is it going to warm up in summertime?
Absolutely not. Reminder, it's almost summertime. Everyone needs to call Bruce at Howell's AC and Electric, where they have heavenly customer service.
Are we doing all right so far? Oh, okay. Well, then join the chorus as they sing Achy, Breaky Heart. Okay, let's see what's next here. Hold on just a second. It's Dwayne Hubbard, president of the Lions Club, and he's going to play a trombone solo. We're going to do a little, get his music stand over. I just called to say, I love you. I know.
I just called to say I love you. Sing along. I just called to say how much I care. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
How about that? Great job, Dwayne. Great job. Ladies and gentlemen, the superintendent of schools of the Carthage Independent School District, Mr. Bitter.
Hello, Jerry. How you
How
doing?
are you?
I'm doing very well.
Let's
Thank you.
welcome him. How about that? Have you got a story for us? This is your first time.
You know, I am a first-timer up here. I do have a story, somewhat of a true story. I had to, getting ready to move out this way sometime 15 months ago or so, start thinking about things and want to come out here and learn my way around, but kind of learned a little bit of a new language when I got this far out behind the pine curtain. And, came into town one day, sometime in there after I'd been named the lone finalist, and I stopped off at the Bulldog Stop, local establishment, and in there ran into a fellow who knows just about everything about everybody, guy you might know, Bud Worley.
No Bud Worley yet.
Got to talking to old Bud, and he said, well, what are you doing out here? And I said, well, I just want to come out and get to know the community, want to drive around, see where everything is, and just, get to know the district even more. And he said, well, where are you going to go? I said, well, I thought I'd start out, head down 149 towards Beckville. And he just shook his head a little bit. He said, hey, come on, new guy, it's Beckville. You're going to be around here in Panola County. You got to learn how we speak. And he said, look, it's Beckville. I said, okay, and appreciate the advice. And he said, I advise you get it right. And I went on my way. So I headed out 149 towards Beckville and took a look around, and obviously loved the countryside, and, made a few loops around some of the back roads and got to where I needed a little refill. So I headed back to the Bulldog Stop, and in there saw another guy who knows, quite a bit about just about everybody, and a fellow that sells insurance around town here, Tate Barber.
Yes.
And he said, hey, how you liking it out here? I said, well, I'm loving it. And he said, what are you doing out here today? I'm just driving around, looking around. And he said, well, where are you going next? That's why I thought I'd, head out 79, somewhere towards DeBerry. And he said, oh. Like he caught something real quick. And I said, look, man, DeBerry. Come on, new guy, DeBerry. You're not gonna last around here, talking like that. And so, okay, And listen, a couple nights ago, I had messed up and eaten over at Rancho, and so had already been corrected there. So I'm starting to wonder if I really know what I've got going on here, and need to study a little bit. But nevertheless, I appreciated the advice and headed out towards DeBerry. Took a look around, drove down some of the back roads, came back through Deadwood, all that kind of stuff, and I headed back over to the Bulldog stop, needed a refill, and a couple of guys that know just about everything about everybody still there, Bud Worley and Tate Barber, just having some kind of argument, discussion, who's the better line, different things like that. And so we decided we were going to go get some dinner. And, so we drove over there to the restaurant and went inside, and of course they know everybody, and headed off to visit with people at the tables. And I said, this might be an opportune moment to make sure I'm not going to mess up, make sure I really know where I am and how to pronounce it, So I just leaned over to the hostess and said, hey, look, I've said just about everything wrong here the last couple of days, and I want to make sure I get this right. Can you tell me exactly where I am and how to pronounce this place? And she kind of looked at me funny. I said, yeah, exactly where I am and how to pronounce this place. Do it real slow so I don't get it wrong from now on. And she leaned over and she said, Circle M. Thank you, sir.
Welcome to Carthage and Panola County. All right. Okay. Well, it's time to sell something. A little traveling music, please.
It is on. It's the green light. Hunter, I thought I told you to clean out the garage. Now look at how embarrassing this is for me. I'm hearing those voices again. Okay, I got another call.
You basement dweller.
Hey, Jill. Jill, I'm ready to get out of this house. These files are just taking over. Let's move to East Texas. How about it? Yes, I know. I know those rednecks down there use my image as target ranges, but it's all right.
Sleepy Joe, you don't even remember where you live now.
Jill, they would never expect us to move there in East Texas. And I hear it's like God's country. And I could possibly get away from these dang voices I keep hearing.
It's your conscience speaking. Joe, I've got a place for you to move. It's called China.
I hear there's a great real estate agency down there in East Texas called Caldwell Banker Home Place Realty. That's located in Carthage and Henderson. Sounds like a fine place.
It's the hugest and bestest part of the country.
Man, I wish I could find where these voices are coming from.
Are you looking for a home or a place? No better place than Coldwell Banker Home Place Realty. It's a place you can find a farm, a piece of land, or a house to call home. Let's find you a dream home, the place where you call home. That's Coldwell Banker Home Place Realty, 903-693-8788.
Y'all ready? Hey, we got another quartet for you. Steve Williams, Mark Harris, Jody Harris, Ronnie Wooten, and what sooner or later? Is that right? Let's see. Sooner, not later.
Too quiet.
Sooner or later, love is gonna get ya. Sooner or later, girl, you got to give it. Sooner or later, love is gonna let ya. Sooner or later, love is gonna win.
It's just a matter of time before you make up your mind and give all the love that you've been hiding. It's just a question of when. I told you time and again, I'll get all the love you've been denying. Sooner or later, love is gonna get you. Sooner or later, girl, you got to give it. Sooner or later, love is gonna let you. Sooner or later, love is gonna win. You say you'll never be mine, darling, there come a time I'll taste all the love that you've been hiding. It's just a question of time before you make up your mind. I'll give all the love you've been denying. Looking for love in all the wrong places. In all the wrong places. Looking for love. Looking for love. Sooner or later, love is gonna get you. Sooner or later, girl, you got to give it. Sooner or later, love is gonna let you. Sooner or later, love is gonna win. Love is gonna win. It's just a matter of time before you make up your mind and give all the love that you've been hiding. It's just a question of when. I told you time and again, I'll give all the love you've been denying. Sooner or later, love is gonna get you. Sooner or later, girl, you got to give it. Sooner or later, love is gonna let you. Sooner or later, love is gonna win. Sooner or later, love is gonna get you. Sooner or later, girl, you got to give it. Sooner or later, love is gonna get you.
Not bad at all, was it? All right. This kind of the 7-inning stretch. Will y'all stand up, please, and join the chorus as we sing, You Are My Sunshine. I get you a chance to kind of stretch your legs a little bit, it's time to sell something again. Are you ready?
All right, I'm going to give you boys one more chance to give up your buddy. I want to know, who else you bring out here from Chicago to my county?
I ain't telling you, Johnny Law.
Not gonna do it. No.
Now, I'm booking you then. Come down here to Panola County.
Hey, I think I ditched the cops. I think I got them. But now I got a new problem. I'm lost in this place, Carthage. Never heard of Carthage. What kind of name is that? But just gotta get back home to Chicago and I'll be all right.
There he is. Stop in the name of the law.
Run, partner.
I can't believe we got caught in our high-speed chase in Carthage, Texas.
You know, in Nacogdoches County, those deputies driving the Dodge, we went right through them.
And we got to Rusk County and made them Fords look stupid. We outrun them so fast.
We come into Panola County and those Chevrolet Tahoes caught up to us really quick.
Didn't we pass a Chevy dealership?
Yeah, when we come into Carthage, it's called Poppin' or something.
You big dummy, it was Pippin's.
I just think if we'd have had a big Chevy 4x4, we could have got lost in the woods near Mount Enterprise or Jumbo or at least Clayton.
I'm going more for the high-speed chase. If I could get in it, I'm stealing a Corvette, and they ain't ever catching me.
Should have never tried to outrun the law in a Honda.
We should have got a Chevy, Buick, or GMC at Pippin Motor Company.
Well, guys, I got great news for you. We just got in a brand new Yukon Denali that would have been perfect, but I don't think you guys are going to be needing a car for long. But all of you out there, if you want to experience a better way to buy a vehicle, a new or pre-owned, come see Pippin just across from Panola College. Been serving the community here since 1951.
Ladies and gentlemen, just another storyteller, Mr. Dwayne Hubbard.
What I'm really ready for is to unbutton this jacket. Woo! Man.
Does that say Z for Zawali?
Zawali, it fit really
Zawali
good.
tamales, how about that?
It fit good in 75, but it's a little binding right now, if you know what I mean. Well, we have our drummer back there, Scott Reeves, doing a great job.
Yeah, doing great.
Yeah.
We've got a drummer out here in the audience.
And he has chewed up about $20 worth of gum tonight. But you know, our longtime drummer, Jesse Rushing, is here. Where are you, Jesse? Wave at us.
Wave at us, Jesse.
There, we're praying for Jesse. We want him to be back with us soon. So in honor of those two guys and my other favorite drummer, if he's still there, Nicholas Powell over here that went to college at Panola, comes back and plays with us. Okay, here, Jerry, you know this is a joke. It's not written down, so you'll have to, have to use the noggin.
Wait a minute, you didn't practice this last
No, I
night?
didn't practice this one, but I think you can figure it out. Okay, why do drummers put their drumsticks on the dashboard?
why do drummers put their drumsticks on the dashboard?
Right.
And the answer is?
So they can park in handicap parking. They're not going to give a drummer a ticket.
No.
No. No. So I work out at the college too. One of my, 25 jobs that I do.
You wear a lot of hats.
Yeah, I know. And I got hat head right now from that stocking cap. I don't like that very much. But I work out there, and we had a meeting of the students. Don Clinton and Katie Chance and all those guys in charge of the students. They get them all in the auditorium, and
Staff meeting.
Well, it's a student meeting.
It's
a student. All the kids, the kids in the dorm. The kids in the dorm, and they're mean to them. They say, "I tell you what, if you're a guy, do not be in the girls' dorm.
Oh no.
If you're a girl, do not be in the guys' dorm. First time we catch you in the wrong dorm, it's going to cost you $50. And Katie likes giving fines, so, just write that down. And then Don said, and I'll tell you what, the second time we catch you in the wrong dorm, $100. And then he said, and the third time, it's going to be $200. Then one of the baseball players raised his hand and said, Coach Clinton, how much for a season pass?
Oh, no.
And over in Ireland, I think I got a little Irish blood in me somewhere. I like to sing and, stuff like that. And there was this convent, and the Mother Superior, 98 years old, and she's passing away. She's on the bed. She's just in her last moments, and all the little nuns are all around her. And they say, can we do anything for you, Mother? Can we do anything? And one of them warms up some milk in a glass, and she holds it up to her face, and she spits that out. I don't want that. And then a smart nun remembers that they got some Irish whiskey for Christmas. So she went back in the kitchen. She filled up that glass with whiskey, and that little bit of milk, a lot of whiskey. And so they hold it up to the Mother Superior's mouth, and she her eyes open up. She gets some more, and some more, and more, and finally she drinks that whole glass down. And they said, Mother, would you give us a word of wisdom here at the end? And she got up on one of her elbows and she said, don't sell that cow.
Dwayne Hubbard, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Me. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Goldberg. Goldberg, you're all dressed up. I'll get over here on this mic. I'll share it with you because I have your mic. I understand that. I'm going to let you take it. Why are you dressed up like that?
Well, I have this new occupation. I'm a honky-tonk man, and I can't seem to stop. I love to give the good world to the music of an old jukebox, but with my buddies all gone on the telephone, hollering, hey, hey, mama, could your daddy come home? I'm living fast and dangerously, but I got plenty of company. When the moon comes up and the sun goes down, that's when I want to see the lights up there. But I'm a honky-tonk man, and I can't seem to stop. I love to give the girl the world with the music of an old jukebox, with my buddies all gone to the telephone, hollering, hey, hey, mama, could your daddy come home? It takes a pretty little girl and a jug of wine. That's what it takes to make a honky-tonk whine. Jukebox a moaning and a honky-tonk sound. That's when I want to lay my money down. 'Cause I'm a honky-tonk man, and I can't seem to stop. I love to give the girl the world to the music of an old jukebox. But it's all gone. Telephone hollering, hey, hey, mama, can your daddy come home? Hollering, hey, hey, mama, can your daddy come home?
Mark over, ladies and gentlemen. You did a great job. Thank you. All right. Let's see. You can sit down now. You've done. Would you get off the stage, please?
Gentlemen, be seated.
Elaine, where is the sheriff? He is late.
He's just getting here, Jerry.
Welcome to another edition of Panola Pride. It's Friday, and our guest is the High Sheriff. One thing about this sheriff, he's probably the biggest sheriff we've ever had. Okay? He's tall, he's beefy, he's a big sheriff. Matter of fact, where is the sheriff? Oh, boy. Okay.
Oh, Jerry, I'm in trouble.
I can see that.
I've lost weight in my legs. I've lost weight in my arms.
Sheriff,
And-
you've lost a bunch of weight. What is causing this?
Well, it's stress, and I'm losing hair.
I can see that. My gosh. She said,
Oh.
Well, why were you losing weight?
Well, hold on, don't spill my coffee.
Pretty nervous, too. Looks like.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Well, why'd you lose the weight?
It's stress. It's stress, I'm telling you.
Why?
Well, it's all these things. The election.
The
Okay?
election was tough.
It
Okay.
was a tough election.
Why else were you losing weight? There's
Then
gotta
I
be
had
another reason.
Then I win the election, and then I had to set up the office,
Okay.
and then I start working cases.
Okay.
Stress everywhere I turned. It's stress. I started losing weight. I started getting shorter.
I can see that.
Yeah. Even my temper's been short. You know.
Well, you have a new investigator.
Oh yeah. Well, that's another thing. I've kind of made him mad.
You've made him mad. Now, how? You hadn't been in office long enough to make, and he dang sure hadn't been long. He ain't been there a week.
Well, you don't know him like I do.
Okay.
Well, see, what the deal is, he went to take his firearm proficiency.
Okay.
And so he went to that, and I saw the results of that, and so I just gave him one bullet to put in his pocket, and he didn't like it one bit.
I bet he didn't.
Not one bit. And so,
Okay, so let's talk about the population in the jail. How many people are in the Clinton White House?
well, we are talking about 200,000 inmates.
200,000 in our jail?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. When they found out about the good food, the great treatment, nice beds, the good officers that take care of them, the medical attention, well, they're swimming the Sabine every day to get here.
Well, moving right along, let's jump into the things that are happening in the county. Did you realize that the lines were crooks?
Oh, you wouldn't believe how many lines are on my list to check out.
Well, oh, really? So, see, I
Well-
see here, let me look at my notes here. It says you arrested the Lion Eye Doctor Ben Donald?
Oh, yeah, yes, the optometrist.
Okay, is that how you say it?
That's how you say it. Don't ask me to spell it, but I can say it.
What did he get in trouble about?
He ran a stop sign. He said he couldn't see it anyway. He accused me of trying to frame him.
I don't blame him. Well, see here, it looks like you arrested a local oil man.
Now this is the worst one of them all.
Okay.
Well, it's Rodney Wooten, and well, he was hauling crap all over the place. But I got a break in the case, and I solved it.
Just in time.
Just in time. Well, he's not full of it anymore.
Well, let's see. Looks like you arrested the mayor of Fairplay.
Oh, yes. Now, this was an interesting case here. He had the Kodak offense.
The Kodak offense?
Yes. He was out in his pasture, and he was overexposed.
He was?
Yeah. Yeah, he was so upset because his picture wasn't in the paper that he was just out there ranting and tearing away. And so we had to get him because of indecent exposure.
So there wasn't much to see, is what you're saying?
No, well, we sent the investigator out there, and he said there was not enough evidence to convince.
Okay, well, moving along, let's see. Looks like you arrested a man out on 444, County Road 444.
Oh, well, this is Line Bob Gober. Line, he got arrested for obscene gestures.
An obscene gesture? Raise your hand, Bob.
Well, this was a little bit more difficult case here. We sent the investigator out there. I conferred with Blake Smith, the chief of police, and we came to the conclusion that there was no way we could finger him for this case.
Well, it looks like, we're coming to a close here, Sheriff, here on our Friday morning. So have you got some advice for some of the criminals around here, probably?
Well, yes, you can bet on that. If you're going to end up in the gutter if you mess with Cutter.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
If breaking the law is what you're hinting, you're going to have to deal with Clinton.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching today.
If you hit your spouse, you're going to get
enough.
a reservation in Clinton's house.
That's enough.
If you break the law, I'll break your jaw.
Thank you.
KGAS is the pulse of East Texas. We cover sports for all area schools. 104.3 FM, 1590 AM. Don't forget Swap Shop. That's KGAS.
I'm confused because the chorus is about to sing, "All You Need Is Love." Gentlemen? Oh, you're going to join us. I got you.
Nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Love is all you need.
Well, how about that? Steve, are you ready? Steve Burnett, London Homesick Blues.
If you know it, sing it. When you're down on your luck, you ain't got a buck. In London, you're a goner. Even London Bridge is falling down and moved to Arizona. I know why. And I substantiate the rumor that the English sense of humor is drier than a Texas sand. And you can put up your dukes or bet your boots. I'm leaving just as fast as I can. Here we go. And I wanna go home with the armadillo. Nobody knows it. Country music from Amarillo and Abilene. Got the friendliest people, the prettiest women you've ever seen. Well, Lord, it's cold over here. And I swear I wish they would turn the heat on. And where in the world is that English girl I promised that I would meet on the 3rd floor? Out of the whole dang lot, the only friend I've got is a smoke and a cheap guitar. Time keeps roaming and my heart keeps longing to be home in a Texas bar. And I wanna go home with the armadillo. Country music from Amarillo and Abilene. Got the friendliest people, the prettiest women you've ever seen. Sure you do that. Well, I decided that I'd get my cowboy hat and go down to Marble Arch Station. 'Cause when a Texan fancies to take his chances, the chances will be taken now, that's for sure. And them limey eyes, they was eyeing the prize of what some folks call manly footwear. They said, well, you're from down south, 'cause when you open your mouth, you always seem to put your foot there. Oh, and I wanna go home with the armadillo. Country music from Amarillo and Abilene. We got the friendliest people, the prettiest women you've ever seen. And I wanna go home with the armadillo. Country music from Carthage, Texas and Abilene. Got the friendliest people and the prettiest women you've ever seen.
Steve Burnett, yes. All right, great job, Steve. Well, it's time to sell something. A little traveling music, please.
me to the moon. Let me, oh, here we go. Thank you. Oh, hey, thank you for calling Farmer State Bank, where banking is made simple. Wherever, whenever, Mark Harris speaking. How can we serve you?
Thank God it's a live person. I call some of these banks around here and all I get is a robot. All I need to know is if you can give me change for $1. Can you help?
Well, absolutely. We pride ourselves that when you call us, we answer. Here at Farmer State Bank, we can give any combination of change, combinations you have never imagined. Now, how would you like the change? We can do 4 quarters, even 10 dimes. How about 100 pennies? We are here to help you and give you exactly what you need, not what you don't want.
Oh, that's great. I need 10 nickels and 50 pennies. Please, can you do that?
Oh, we sure can. We sure can. We not only make change, but we have exactly what you need, not what you don't want.
Oh, and speaking of change, one more thing. Can you change my address?
Oh, we sure can. We can change your street, your P.O. box, your apartment number, even your beneficiaries. However, we cannot change your mother-in-law. Thank you for calling. The best is yet to come. Oh, goodness. Thank you for calling Farmer State Bank. We're a true local community bank. Mark Harris speaking. How can I make your day?
Yeah, Harris, I need change.
Oh,
I've
hey.
called another bank earlier today, and all they wanted to tell me about is how they'd changed names, changed managers, websites, all of this stuff, and I don't care about any of that.
Right. Well,
would you please help me?
Of course we can. Tell me what change you're needing.
I just need change for a 50.
Oh, hey, you called the right bank. Farmer State Bank can make a change for a 50. Any combination. You want 50 singles, 49 singles, and 10 dimes, or 10 fives, or 5 tens, even 25 singles and 5 fives. We can even do 200 quarters. We are here to make you the exact change you need, not what you don't want. Are you good with
perfect,
that?
Man, I'd like about 10 singles, maybe a 20, a couple of hundred nickels.
Well, you're still short $1.
Whatever, man.
Hey, well, you got it. Thanks for calling Farmer State Bank.
Farmer State Bank, even though Mark Harris's hair or his song selections never change, you can always bank on the fact that he can help you with the correct change. No fuss and no frustration. With 4 locations in Center, Joaquin, Shelbyville, and here in Carthage, Texas, we make banking simple. Farmer State Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
I forgot to do that, didn't I? Man, I'm sorry. Join us as the chorus sings, "Let Me Call You Sweetheart." It's a tradition, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Mark Harris and old Frank singing Nice and Easy.
Let's take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy for us to fall in love. Hey baby, what's your hurry? Relax now, don't you worry. We're gonna fall in love. We're on the road to romance, it's safe to say, but let's make all the steps along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime. Nice and easy does it every time. We're on the road to romance, it's safe to say, but let's make all the steps along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush now would be a crime. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time. Like the man said, nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time.
Mark Harris, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Holder, have you got a story?
I do.
Do you have a newspaper?
How do you feel?
How do I feel? I feel great.
I do too. I featured in the show and played by Sammy Moore. Who wouldn't appreciate that?
Moving right along.
That was a good surprise. It really was. Y'all come back next year. They're going to do my likeness as a hand puppet and give it to Bob Gober. So, you okay?
You didn't practice that one
No,
last
we
night,
didn't.
no?
I just thought of that while I was steaming over there. I think we need to read the newspaper and tell a few events that happened last year. And
would you please do that?
we're the only thing between them and $1,000.
That's right. They're saying, hurry up.
I think we need to hurry. They really don't want to hear this. They just want the money. President Joe Biden is selling his 1967 Corvette Stingray. He said it's in mint condition and it comes with all the documents. I don't think that, they had to think about that, Elaine McPherson was arrested today and charged with bigamy. Criminal District Attorney said, Danny Buck Davidson said that it was a misunderstanding when someone heard her say she was married to a lawyer and an honest man. I'm sure that sounded like she'd been married twice, but really that's not what it meant. You know, the Watchman pages stick together. Have you noticed that? This is kind of interesting. It says, we at the Panola Watchman have been asked to correct the story that we did when we stated that 3 of the 6 Carthage city commissioners were corrupt and should be sent to jail. We apologize for any misunderstanding, and we are stating for the record that 3 of the 6 city commissioners are not corrupt and should be considered innocent. Anything you want to say for the city?
Not a word.
Central Baptist Church, as part of their remodeling program, followed a sports theme when they took out the pews and installed stadium seating. Y'all are putting stadium seating in the church?
We are, yeah. Comfortable seats.
Pastor Monty Pierce says the next move is to get Larry Allen and Mark Harris to do play-by-play at the deacons' meetings.
You didn't do that one last night either.
You know, I think after you get the stadium seats in, Tate Barber may come to your church. He's a big sports enthusiast.
He is, yeah.
He still does the shot put. Yeah. He puts away 15 shots a night.
We don't get too close to home now. All right.
I went to Tate and Catherine's house and saw him and was just impressed. They
Poor Tate's having it tonight. I don't know.
Looked like a brand new house. She was all painted up and Tate was plastered.
Where do you get these things?
just come to me. To supplement his income, Cedar Grove Baptist Church pastor Freddie Mason has started manufacturing and selling holy water. Freddie said it's not a problem manufactured, you just boil the hell out of it. Oh, this is pretty neat. There was a mass baptism at the First Methodist Church Monday when they found 15 people on a walking track and turned the sprinklers on. Reverend Kevin Otto said it was the closest thing they've had to revival since he's been there. You know what we ought to do?
What should we do?
We ought to get on to giving some money away and thank a few folks.
We need to thank some people real quick. Are you ready?
I am.
Let me start out by saying that I want to thank Lion David Yarber for doing our music. Did a great job there.
He did a great
Lion
job.
Steve Williams behind me right here took care of all the storytelling and end men. Walk-on ads were written by Tate Barber, Brett Biggs, Mark Harris, Jody Harris, Bud Worley, Rodney Wooten, Steve Williams, and Eric Lawrence. And if you didn't like it, it's their fault. All
That's
right? You're up.
David Fleming was in charge of the hospitality, and David did a great job.
Hey, how about that?
Furnished food for us every night. Mark Harris did the tickets. He's done it for about 30 years. He said he's going to continue to do it till we have an audit.
All right.
Bud Worley did the programs, and we appreciate everybody that advertised in the programs, and we appreciate the people that bought the walk-on ads.
You bet. All right. Carl Hedges is taking care of our lighting. Our sound is Craig Kane, Don Smith, and Margaret Wooten. Thank you all for doing all that. The staging, Kay Hubbard did that, and Pro Signs did our big sign up here. We want to thank them as well. And the Sweetheart sign was taken care of by Miss Tammy at the high school.
And just got a note handed to me before the show. We had the people on the spotlight, Samantha Calloway and Kaylee Mims.
Oh, we thank them as well.
James Browning, Gerald Burns, and David Fleming were ushers, and we appreciate all y'all helping those old men down the stairs. So, Dylan Smith did the video along with Julie Patterson. We thank the Panola Watchman and KGAS Radio for helping us with the advertising.
Backstage, we've had some help back there. Wanda Hanson, Jackie Rodriguez, Missy Monroe, Kay Hubbard's back there. We have Ashley Moore back on the side with the Sweetheart, and Ashley Lawrence as well. So thank those for all of their help. And we want to thank the Lions Club wives. They're the one that did all the makeup.
Okay.
Makeup.
Yeah. Jerry Hansen emceed our show tonight. Morgan Morris. Morgan, where are you? Come here. Morgan Morris, our sweetheart again. Now, we did something special with the band. I don't know if you noticed tonight, but we found one of the most attractive piano players we could, and we surrounded her with 4 guys who haven't shaved in a month. Lead guitar is James Lafitte. Rhythm guitar is Steve Burnett. Bass guitar up here on the top of the stairs is Galen Hudson. Scott Reeves is on drums. And our piano player that Jerry presents flowers to every year, Miss Sherry Willoughby.
Are y'all ready? All right, now we need to do a disclaimer, and the disclaimer is very simple. You have to be 18 years of age to collect the money. So if somebody's card is drawn and they're under 18, mom or dad come up here and claim it for them, okay? That's all we got. Hey, don't forget the door sometimes opens. All right, someone in just a few moments will have $1,000 cash in their pocket. You have to be here to win. We're going to call the number 3 times. If that's your number, scream and holler. Otherwise, we're going to draw another number. We can go faster. Here we go. And our winner is $1,000 cash. The number is
0269.
I hear somebody. Oh. Well, did you believe that? Huh? Come up on stage, please.
Y'all help me count.
Here we go. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you 18 years of age? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you ready? Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a little God and country. Eric? I lost you. Where is Eric? There he is. All right.
While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance for a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair. As we raise our voices in this solemn prayer, God bless America.